And honestly, ladies, if you want your man to get you one of these boxes or make you one of these boxes, just send him this video. I'll talk to him right now. Casually post this on your story. Casually send this to your chat, and like I'll get the job done. Subliminally. Like I'll let him know, like, hey. Hey creatives, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany the Creative. If you're new here, welcome to the creative space, and if you are coming back, welcome back. I love you guys so much for all your support and sharing and liking and commenting. You guys have been just doing amazing things, so thank you so much. And if you're new, I hope that by the end of this video you'll like all the creative stuff going on here and that you will subscribe and like this video as well. Today I am showing you guys 5 things that I created for Valentine's Day. If you don't know already, Valentine's Day is definitely one of my favorite holidays. And like honestly, I don't even know if Valentine's Day is considered a holiday, but it's a holiday to me. So Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays, and I want to show you guys 5 things that you can create to make this Valentine's Day extra special. Okay, let's start off with the Valentine's Day themed fortune cookies. This was so much fun to make, and honestly, I didn't know that it would be this simple, but also this rewarding. So I've never made fortune cookies ever in my life, but honestly, I thought it would be way more complicated than this. But I was pleasantly surprised. So basically I just followed a simple recipe that I found online. I'll link that below in the description box, but you just mix your dry ingredients together and then you whip up some egg whites and the other wet ingredients and mix it all together. Like, it was honestly fairly simple. I added some pink food coloring to mine since, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. Duh, we gotta make it some type, like, you know, you gotta make it some type of Valentine's-y looking. So anyway, I colored them pink, and I think the hardest part about making this, honestly, was the technique in terms of baking them. Like, it was definitely not putting them together. It was more or less like finding that perfect sweet spot of not over baking them and not under baking them. So if you over bake them, then you won't be able to mold them in the end. And if you under bake them, then they will be too like soft and sticky, so you won't be able to actually, like, they won't be able to hold their shape. So it's really like a math, a science, physics, really, in kind of finding like the perfect sweet spot of like temperature, time, as well as like the thin, you know, how thin you make your actual cookies. So I played around with mine for a while, but honestly, they came out great. So like the first batch, I think I messed it up. Like, it just wasn't working. But the second and onward from there, it was great. I started out by making 2 at a time because you want to make sure that you're able to fold them while they're still hot. And I wrote down a bunch of like cheesy pickup lines and cut them up, and I just put them in and folded them up using a glass. That's the technique that they say that you should use online. And I let them cool in a little muffin tin, and that's it. I dipped them in some white chocolate and added sprinkles at the end just to make them a little bit cuter. And you just want to make sure that you store them in an airtight container so they stay nice and fresh. But honestly, that was it. It's a really cool way to kind of spread that holiday cheer if you want to give a bunch of these to your friends, your family members. And honestly, if I'm being 100 with you guys, I wouldn't do this again by myself. I think that now that I've experienced it and I've done it for myself once, I like, you know, I can live with that. However, I would do this again with friends. So I would suggest actually making this into part of your Valentine's Day festivities. Why don't you guys like have a fortune cookie making party, and you can just like do that for Valentine's Day. I think that's a really fun idea. So I was just doing that, and yeah, this is how they turned out. They turned out really great. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show you guys is something I made for Galentine's Day. If you don't know what Galentine's Day is, it's Valentine's Day where you celebrate with your girls. You get together, you have a sleepover, cute pajamas, you get all dolled up, and you guys just do girly things. And so I love that. I'm here for that vibe. And so I wanted to create 2 things that you guys could do for Galentine's Day or give as little gifts for Galentine's Day. And so the first one that I'm going to show you guys is a DIY sugar scrub. It's so easy to make, and honestly, like why would you say no to a sugar scrub? you know? I mean, I just don't see why anyone wouldn't like a sugar scrub. Anyway, it's so simple to make, and I'm surprised that I haven't been making like real sugar scrubs my whole life. So all you want to do is get a jar, and again, I followed measurements off of a website, so I'll link all of that stuff down below. If I told you that I followed any type of like recipe or anything like that, I'll link it all down below in the description box. But what I did was I mixed sugar with coconut oil and a little bit of coloring, as well as some vitamin E oil. I believe that the vitamin E oil helps in like preserving the product so it doesn't go bad on you. And then all that I did to flavor it or scent it was add essential oils. And so this one was a citrusy kind of thing. We're going for like a pink lemonade. So using citrus like lemon, essential oils, or sweet orange, or honestly your own, whatever kind of combination you want to go with. I had a bunch of my favorites that I kind of just added in there. You can kind of customize it by just adding more or less oil and, you know, tweaking the ingredients to your liking. But that is a really cute option for handing something out to your girls. You can make cute labels, wrap them, you know, and just give them as little gifts as they come over to celebrate with you. Okay, so the next thing that I want to share with you guys for a Valentine's Day gift is these custom wine bottles. Now, hear me out, okay? These are like custom cocktails slash custom mocktails, because I made the mocktail versions for the video because, well, not everybody drinks alcohol, and I also think that if you don't drink alcohol, this is something that you can still do that's still absolutely amazing. So, needless to say, you can definitely just get wine bottles and take the labels off and add your own custom labels to it. But I'm going to show you guys what I did to completely make these myself without using any alcohol. So, what I did was I first got some bottles from the dollar store. Guys, a lot of my materials that I used were so inexpensive. These were like, I think at the very most $2.50 or $3 a bottle from the dollar store. And I just got a bunch of juices and fruits that I would want to add to my little mixture. And so I intended to make like a spritz, like a sparkling one. Now you could do this with like maybe a champagne, you know, maybe like a mimosa type of vibe. I went for a raspberry lemonade spritz, and so I literally just mixed raspberry lemonade juice with some lemon lime soda, and I added some raspberries and lemons to the bottle, and that was actually it. That's it. That's all that there was. And in the second one, I was going for more of a sangria vibe. So you can obviously definitely just make sangria and bottle it up and bring it to your girl's house. But instead, because I wanted to make it a mocktail version, I just used some dark juices like some fruit punch, some berry punch, some grape juice, I think, just to kind of give me like a dark kind of concentrate. And I added that to my jar after putting a bunch of different fruits. I put some strawberries, some raspberries, some oranges, and I think maybe some lemons as well. And I just added my little concentrate in there, and instead of using like a lemon lime soda, because you're using the concentrate of juices, I would suggest that you use a sparkling water, because we didn't really dilute the juice all that much, so you don't want it to be sickeningly sweet. So I used some lemon or some lime flavored soda water, and that will give us the bubbles without giving us like the extra sweetness. And that's it, guys. You literally can just add whatever you want to these. You make them your own little punch mocktails. You can make them your own little punch mocktails, or a juice, anything. You can really customize these completely to your liking or what you think that your girlfriends will like. And then I printed off some custom labels that said some cute Valentine's Day things on it, and I put them on there and wrapped a little bow around it just for presentation, you know. And honestly, you don't really even need to do that. I left one of the labels off to show you that like it still looks really cute without it. Just wrap a little ribbon on it and it looks just like a cute little gift that you can give your girlfriend. Okay, this next one is a little bit cheesy. It's a little bit like, you know, kindergarten, but I think that it is still something very sentimental that you can give to a friend, a loved one, a girlfriend, boyfriend. over Valentine's Day, and that is a handmade card. Guys, whatever happened to handmade cards? I feel like even in like grade school, that like became such a faux pas. You know what I mean? You started getting like the SpongeBob Valentine's Day cards, or like the, you know? You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Anyway, they don't be doing that no more, so I thought it would be a good idea to make a handmade card. Like that just speaks so much to the person that's receiving it. It's like, wow, you actually took the time out to, like, you know, glue stuff together. So I decided to make this kind of like hot air balloon themed Valentine's Day card where it says love is in the air. And honestly, it was very simple. I just used some scrapbook paper that I had, some construction paper, glue, scissors, I think a marker, and all I did was cut out a bunch of hearts in different colors and fold them in half and just like literally glue each and every one of the hearts together and just put them all in the crease of the card. And when you open it up, it kind of makes this like accordion heart of different colors. And then I just drew the bottom of the hot air balloon, and that was it. I just wrote something inside, and you can write all of your beautiful feelings in that card and wrap it up with love and give it to someone. And honestly, I think that they would really appreciate it. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show you guys today is something I'm so excited about. It's my favorite that I created for Valentine's Day, and it's probably why I even clicked on this video. Guys, listen, DIYs, they're really like hit or miss. Like you can either like super hit or like super miss. Like I feel like there's no like in between. It's like it was either really good or it was lacking, you know? And this one, I feel like, humbly, I feel like it was bomb. Like I feel like this one, it has been nailed. Okay, like it's in the background, it's in the background there because I'm so proud of it. It looks so good. Anyway, I don't know if you guys know about these floral boxes, but they are expensive. Like expensive. Like you see all these like Instagrammers online with their little floral boxes and they're like floral bears. Bro, these things cost like 400 pounds. Pounds. What's that? Pounds, not Canadian dollars, USD. Pounds. For a box of flowers. So I'm gonna show you guys how you can make this for even less than $100. Honestly, this came up to maybe like 70 bucks, like in total. 75 at the very most, if you want to like include all the things that I didn't actually have to pay for. But like it was really not that expensive, and it came out absolutely amazing. I feel like anyone would love this as a Valentine's Day gift. And honestly, ladies, if you want your man to get you one of these boxes or make you one of these boxes, just send him this video. I'll talk to him right now. Just if you want him to make you one of, I can show him how to do it. Just casually post this on your story, casually send this to your chat, and like I'll get the job done subliminally. Like I'll let him know, like, hey, let me show you how to make this. Just do it right now. Like send it right now, and I'll take over. Like you guys can even stop watching the video now. I'll talk to him. Hey there. So if you're receiving this video, it's because someone that loves you wants to feel loved. And this year, they can feel loved with flowers. I'm going to show you how to make this moment extra special. Let me show you how to make this. So first things first, I got a box. Now I got a box, a heart-shaped box with like a bear in it, and that was just excess. Like it's just something that I thought like, okay, I can get the bear as well as the box, so might as well. But you really could just get a regular square or circle box. That's actually typically what they use to do the actual boxes that we're making. I just took the box and deconstructed it, and I spray painted it black and then used a matte spray paint to kind of seal it all in so it wasn't shiny anymore. And then what you want to do is get green floral foam, and you want to soak that for about 2 minutes. This is how the roses are going to stay inside the box and not die for too long. So the floral foam will keep it wet and feed the flowers. So right before we add that floral foam into the box, what we're going to do is wrap the bottom of the box in cellophane. I actually didn't even need to get any extra cellophane. I just used the clear wrapper that your flowers come in, like whatever you buy your flowers in. Usually it's like that clear plastic. I just used that and cut it and formed it to the box in the size that I needed. So next thing, I made sure to cut my flowers. I cut my flowers on an angle so that they can receive more water as well as stick into the foam nicely. And all you gotta do, guys, is literally just stick these roses into the foam all around the box. That's it. Like seriously, guys, that's really it. There's not much to it. And like, imagine they're charging you 400 pounds for this. So you really could do the entire box filled with flowers. It's such a luxe and like beautiful look. But instead, I wanted to add something else to this box. I felt like, what would be like the grand, like happy Valentine's Day gift, like the happy Valentine's Day bouquet of all bouquets. And so I just put a bunch of Ferrero Rochers in there, lined them up with one another so they could stack on top of each other, and made a heart in the center out of Ferrero Rochers. Whoever you give this to is gonna love it. Honestly, even if you just want to make it for yourself to treat yourself, I think it's such a great idea. Like, I'm keeping mine. I'm gonna keep that. That's amazing. Thank you to me. I'm so happy about that. So all I did to add some finishing touches to it was add a little bow on the front, as well as I printed off a little sticker of the actual brand's name and just put it on the top of my box like the lid. And that was it, guys. It just came out looking so great and luxe and just expensive and beautiful. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 things that I created for Valentine's Day, and I hope that you guys tried them yourselves at home. At least, honestly, if you don't make anything, make the flowers. Make the floral box, because that's gonna take things up a notch. I don't know what you're gonna do next to Valentine's Day, but we'll tackle that when we get there. Anyway, I hope you guys liked today's video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button if you're already not subscribing. Why are you watching this video if you're not subscribing? Huh? What's that about? Why did you tune in and enjoy the video and not subscribe? What's that about? Subscribe, like the video. Go in the comments and talk to me. Tell me what you're doing for Valentine's Day. Let me know which of these things you're gonna create. What was your favorite? Let's have a conversation. Let's have a dialogue. I haven't slept yet, and this has been my best friend over the past like 3 days. So if you're wondering like what's happening to me, that's it. Okay, happy Valentine's Day. See you guys in the next one.